Hi, it's been a while. So, let me go over some of the issues that I've been having recently that have resulted in me not being able to post as much on YouTube and do any type of Roblox development recently. So, recently, some sort of software issue or hardware issue, I'm still not sure exactly what the problem is yet, but understand what's happening. Recently, my GPU has had some issues in terms of displaying my actual pictures on the screen, and my computer does not have a built-in graphics port on the motherboard, so I cannot use that as an alternative. I have to route my setup through my GPU, and the GPU hasn't really been cooperating recently. As of right now, I'm currently in a stable sort of situation where I can use my computer, but loading times are a lot longer, and my screen resolution is not properly sized to the size of my monitor. I've looked at several different fixes for this and other types of issues related to it, and I haven't found anything that could really help me. So it is very likely that because this GPU is a little bit older, it might be the end of its time, because I have been cranking the GPU for a long time while constantly running Roblox development, walking away from the PC for long hours, and leaving it running. So it sort of does make sense why the graphics card might fail. And that's pretty much the last result of what I believe the issue is just a failure in the graphics card. And this all started after a graphics driver update on the 7th of October. So that has been my issue. So you might be thinking that because this issue happened after a driver's update that it might be software related, and that's originally what I believed as well. However, after Googling some of the issues and errors that I've been having, where the notifications on the right side of the screen will come up saying forced to reinstall graphics driver, it's either a conflict between Windows and the driver software, or it is a hardware failure. And one of the top results that I found while doing some Google searching as to how to fix this is that it is a hardware failure. And after doing a lot of software tweaking and testing, nothing has seemed to fix this issue, so I'm going to have to go with the hardware problem. Unfortunately, if it wasn't for COVID times that we are in now, a graphics driver would be a lot easier to come by, but because the factories overseas have to lay off their workers and reduce their staffing amounts to avoid COVID contact, and because of the high demand that exists because people are home more often and they want to improve their computers and their processing power, there is a very high demand and a very low supply for new graphics cards. So replacing the one that I currently have is going to be a tad bit of a challenge. What I'm looking to hopefully get is something that is equal to or better than what I currently have now, as that would make sense. I really wouldn't want to downgrade to replace the part that I have now. The problem arises now that I do not have the funding, nor do I have an estimate of how much time this is going to take to get this issue fixed. Hopefully, with whatever Christmas money that I received from my family, I could invest into purchasing a brand new GPU that I can replace with the current one and see if this will fix the issue. And then again, keep in mind that there's no guarantee that the issue could be fixed, because I could very well replace the graphics processor and it would still be the same thing, or another problem would arise. So that is the risk that comes with this, is the financial investment that it requires. It's around $160 to $200 to replace the one that I have now, which for me, as somebody who is currently unemployed and only volunteers in the fire department, I don't have that type of funding on me at this time. As of right now, my computer can only handle the bare minimum of what I need to do. This includes schoolwork, programming, texturing, and that's pretty much the main thing. And a little bit of video editing, but the processing is very, very slow. So what this means for you guys is that as of right now, I can't really do streams and I can't really build on Roblox development because of the scaling of Studio on my screen just makes everything look really, really stretched and really, really bad. It would be very difficult to accurately develop something without having that visual scale element to it in order to make it look good and look properly scaled for the game. The main reason why I wanted to make this video today is because a lot of you have been asking, oh, where are the updates? Or, oh, where are the videos? Well, that's the problem, is that I haven't been able to make any of those videos because of the issues that I'm having with my computer. Until such time that these issues can be resolved and fixed, I'm pretty much not able to do a majority of the things that I was doing before when it comes to providing material and content to you guys. So in terms of SO1Y development, that's really up to the probationary developers and whoever else is on the team to make projects and things in the background that I can then add once the situation is resolved. So if you're wondering why game development was slow and why I wasn't making any content over the last month, because my computer has not been working during that time. So I have not been able to provide any type of updates to the game or any type of new videos or streams or any studio progress at all. So the only base things that I can do right now are scripting, smaller projects. I can't really do anything that requires a high graphic intensity. So like working on the main map and working on larger script-based systems like the fire truck systems and such, because that really needs the graphics processing power so that I can display everything much faster and with more smooth video and clarity on my screen. It really helps to identify any of the little issues that you wouldn't really be able to notice on a slower computer. I really want to get back into studio and doing everything that I've been doing before the computer issues were happening, but unfortunately, due to these issues, I cannot do that. And with the addition of school considered on top of that, I have not really been able to do much in terms of the community and the YouTube channel. Especially with the schoolwork that I have to do and the college application process taking the time that it does, it is a long and dragging process, and it absolutely should be, to ensure that the right decisions are made. Because going to college is a large financial investment that you will commit yourself to for many, many years after you graduate. So it's very important to take the time and the decision very thoroughly and clearly so that you really know what you want to do moving forward. And that's the main thing that I've been focusing on while trying to get these applications filled out. So like I said, school and the computer issues have put a large dent in the progress that I've been making in terms of advancing my YouTube channel and building onto the game and adding more updates and features that we're all looking forward to. So it's been really difficult because I have to manage everything without really being able to have access to get more hands-on for these projects, and I sort of just have to take a step back. But this does give me a little bit to think and do some of those other projects that I haven't worked on, like filling out department documents and reorganizing some of the structures so that way we can really have a set system for future, let's say, Fire Academy students, FDNY members, or whatever law enforcement department documents that we come up with. It really allows me to go in depth and review those documents that otherwise I wouldn't really review because I would be focusing on development. So this video is getting on in terms of the time that I've taken, so I really just want to keep this video short. Just a really quick announcement about why I haven't been uploading recently or why I haven't really been doing any updates to the SO1Y game. Once again, I really do deeply apologize for this, but this situation is more out of my control than I can really do anything with. So please understand that. And please share the videos that I've made previously to some of your friends or other people that you know. Let's try and build a larger audience so that way when I come back full strength, 100%, that we can really start moving this train along in terms of the YouTube channel. Because we have passed 1,000 subscribers, which actually reminds me, I still have to make the 1,000 subscriber special, but it will be a little while before that will come out, so please be patient with that. I'm really looking forward to further expanding our YouTube channel and our subscriber count and our view count, so that way we can get our community much larger and much more prominent in Roblox in general. I think that would be a really cool thing to get to, and that's really the goal that we have right now. So far, the community that we have is absolutely amazing. I appreciate all of you guys and all of your support that you've given me, all of the feedback and suggestions that you've talked directly to me with, and I really appreciate it. Please do keep that up. Anyway, since we've gone on for a long period of time, I think it is time to call it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the support. Be sure to share my videos so that new people can find my channel, and that way we can continue to grow like we have for so long. Thank you very much. See you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.